Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to this ESR for the Eldar Sim Racing. This is the Aston Martin Vantage series. This is round 8. Just a couple of quick updates while the guys are still doing the qualifying during at the Brands Hatch, the GP circuit, not the Indy circuit. It's the GP circuit we're at tonight. So it's quite interesting, to be fair. So what's going to happen? It's going to be absolutely amazing stuff. Remember that, it's going to be absolutely amazing. Just a couple of updates. I do apologise for the no streams for the last few weeks. It's due to personal reasons. So unfortunately there was no live streams for the last 3 weeks or so. I'm hoping we'll be back to properly racing. Oh, sorry, 3 or 4 weeks. I do apologise. I haven't commentated for the last 3 or 4 weeks. But here we go. We're at round 8. Now, this is not, well, even though this is meant to be for the final round of the season itself, this is without doubt. We've got one round left, which is the rerun of round 5, which apparently was cancelled last minute. So they'll have to do round 5 just to settle with the tables itself. So just watching Brian McKenny now doing his qualifying time at the minute. And let's see what he can try and do. He's trying to use the slipstream of Noah and doing a fantastic job at the minute. Still in 4th place and nearly a second off V-Man, who's been outstanding this season, to be fair. And Brian McKenny will cross the line, 1:26.3. That's a good time, actually. Let's have a look. V-Man's just improved his time again, 1:25.635. Gareth Morris did 1:25.810. Chris Nerve. So Chris Nerve is one of those drivers, I believe, he's just taking over from Inca Holmes, aka Adam Morgan, just for tonight. He unfortunately is not there. Andy did a 25.9. That's a good time, to be fair. So wish Chris Nerve all the very best of luck in this round. Let's see what he can try and do. At the moment, it's proving the doubters wrong by getting Andy, Brian McKenny, Noah as well, and Damien Black, aka Daniel Peace. These drivers will still be up and running as well, so just wanted to see what they can try and do itself, but hopefully we'll get some unbelievable scenes, to be fair. So let's have a look at, well, Gareth Morris is only a 10th off, so let's see what he can try and do in that hula hoops car. So just come up to I think that's Hill Corner. So let's see what he can try and do. Come up to the start finishing line straight. Does not improve his time. He misses out by 500ths of a second. He misses out by 500ths of a second. And hopefully we'll get a few more scenarios, is what we'd like to see, to be fair. So Gareth Morris is a 10th quicker. Always got wide. Oh, that's not what you want to do in the qualifying at all, especially when you try and get, oh, that was close. Try and get as close to him as possible. Noah, who nearly said he could not make it tonight, is finally joined up to do the racing. So let's see what you can try and do at this stage as well. I just need to get the tables up because I can't show you on screen because it was last minute, because I wasn't sure whether I was going to be streaming or not. But the table situations like this. So Bogdanovich, aka V-Man Racing, has got 182. Noah, who we're watching right here, right now, is struggling at the minute. He's in second with a 181, so there's only 1 point difference between himself and V-Man. And Gareth Morris, who we just watched a few moments ago, there you go, see on the screen, is in 3rd place at the moment, 169, so 13 points off the lead. And Noah did a 26.1, so that's not the time that you want to be at this stage. 2 minutes 20 left of the qualifying. Can anyone try and stop V-Man? The man with a plan, as we always like to say, in first place at the moment. 3 thousandths quicker. Oh, Noah trying to drift his way. We'll watch, put the pressure on. Now, remember, guys, there's 2 races in this, and recap for the guys who have not known how this format works. There's 2 races. The first one will be hard tyres only, so it'll be qualifying, and will be the, I think it's well, the short distance, which is the 15% or 25% race. I don't know what's the 25% race, and then we should have also or 15 or equivalent to 15 minutes of the racing, and then we'll have 30 minutes of the second race, which is the feature race. So that will be the feature one. This is technically the sprint part that we are going to be doing at the moment. So let's see what you can try and do now. So just wait and see how everything goes at the minute. Hang on. Just trying to see what everything is going. 125.65. Sorry about that, guys. I had some technical faults on my microphone. Hopefully that won't happen again. Alright, we have to wait and see how everything goes. Oh no, it's just drifted off. Oh my god, and Brian McKenna's also off. I don't know what happened to them two, to be fair. But that's not good news for Noah if he wants to try and challenge. And Andy trying to drift his way into turn 1 to get close to Chris Nerve and try and use that slipstream as much as possible. But you gotta be careful. You don't want to get too close to each other, because that is it. You can't afford to make a mistake, and I think that is what you see is what you're gonna get. So V-Man at the moment will be on for his final lap. So he's on his final lap. Same with Gareth Morris. Gareth Morris will be the first person to cross the line. Chris Nerve will not improve. Andy will not improve. Well, Noah, he's got one chance saloon to do his time. So let's have a look at Gareth Morris now. Gareth Morris now with a 125.7. Not good enough. Not good enough to challenge V-Man. Can V-Man improve his time? 25.4, 27.9. Still enough to hold on for first. Where's Noah? Noah needs to challenge Gareth Morris and V-Man. Right. Hello, Christian. How you doing, mate? You alright? Hope you came well. Hope you're okay. Yeah, good evening. Good evening, mate. Noah, oof. Noah, you can tell he's absolutely livid with that time. So it'll be Chris Nerve and Andy will slow down onto the track itself, because they will not improve the times, and that is what you see is what you're gonna get, to be fair. So Andy's just crossing the line now. Chris Nerve is just about to slowly cross over. I think it's just coming up to the home straight now, and yeah, that is what you get for the racing itself. So Damien, where's Damien Black actually? Damien Black is just on his outlap, so he's just practicing the racing itself. Be interesting to find out what he's going to try and do now. So he would have done a 35.587, but that was still would not have been enough. He was just doing his practice outlap. But that is what you see is what you're going to get, guys, for the racing itself. So, we've just got Brian McKenna in the pits. We're just waiting for the timer to finish off. So, V-Man, who's been absolutely outstanding this this season, to be fair, just holding out for one. Yeah, he's holding out for one point. That is, you heard me right. He's holding out for 1 point by Noah, who at the moment is in 5th place, which is not good enough at this stage. And I'll say this again, at this stage of the championship. So, interesting thoughts for these guys. Might do it, may do it, but again, it's very tough call at this stage as well. If Noah did not make it, it would have been a catastrophic moment at this stage, because so many opportunities come on as well. So we're just waiting for the drivers to get themselves set up. So V-Man, Gareth Morris, Chris Nerve, Andy, Motorstorm Hero, Noah in 5th. You got Brian in 6th, Damien Black in 7th place. 10 laps at the Brands Hatch Grand Prix. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights in the air, and we are buckety, buckety, buckety. Let's go racing, boys! Gareth Morris had a terrible start. He went from 2nd all the way down to last, and that is not what you want at this stage. He did not expect that start, to be fair. I'll be very surprised if he had the jump start, which is very unlikely from him, to be fair. But that is not what you want at this stage, at the first lap. But again, he's got plenty of laps left to go to try and catch up this situation. So Andy, who's one of those drivers who, I don't know what day he will bring into the racing, because the reason why I'm saying that is there are days where he can be at his very, very best, and I'll say that again, he can be at his very, very best, but then it's the opposite to whether it's the qualifying. If he's done well in the qualifying, may have done well, but then might not do well in the race. It just all depends. Just have to keep and try and hold on and try and close the gap, because otherwise V-Man, majority of the time when he's in the lead, majority of the time he's always pulling away. It's like normally like a 10-second gap. But Chris Nerve doing well at the minute. Oh no! Just as I said that, commentator's curse. Commentator's curse. And that is not, and I'll say that again, that is not what you want at this stage. So luckily there's no damage in this sprint race, so they're very lucky. But when they do the feature one, there will be damage set up, so they're going to be very careful not to mess up. Oh my god, who was that? That was Brian McKinney? Was that Brian McKinney? Yeah. Gareth Morris going for the inside! He's got perfect stuff now to get himself ahead of Brian McKinney. So V-Man trying to pull away, Andy trying to close the gap, but he cannot do it because I don't know what V-Man does, but he's getting quicker and quicker every time I see him. Noah, good start from him. That's what he needs to be at this stage. Gareth Morris trying to chase Damien Black, who started at the back of the grid, and now he's under a lot of pressure from Gareth Morris, who in fact had a terrible start in the starting grid. I can't say the words tonight. But yeah, Gareth Morris can try and push on massively. Yeah, so we'll have to wait and see how everything gets planned out now. Can Gareth Morris has got a run out actually. He could have a chance. Oh, he's just trying to wait for his turn. He's trying to wait for his turn, to be fair. So just wait and see how everything gets planned up now. So Chris Nerve, luckily, he's just still in with this pack after that hit the grass earlier on. Here I come. Gareth Morris now made the move. He's got the chance for the inside. No. Oh, what's happened there? Damien Black. I don't know if it didn't look like there was any car, touching or anything like that. But Chris Nerve's making a move on the inside. He still goes opposite. 2 independent moments. We've got the first 2 independent moments of the race. Can Brian McKinney hold on, or can Chris Nerve try and make the move around the outside? If he did, this would be a great move. Brian McKenny holds on for dear life for 5th place. Still hold on for 5th place. Well done to Brian McKenny. But Chris Nerve not messing about. He will try and challenge as quickly as possible. But Gareth Morris, who needs the points, needs to get ahead of Noah and also V-Man. Oh my God, who's Brian McKenny went off track, and now it's brought Chris Nerve into play. Chris Nerve will go around into 5th, and Brian McKenny drops down to 6th. Damien Black now trying to catch up after that. Unfortunate, I think he may have made a mistake at the hairpin. So V-Man at the moment, coming up to the halfway marker now, nearly. V-Man 2.4 now, the gap. 2.4 the gap, that is insane. But that is the crucial point with these points. If V-Man can get ahead, as long as he gets a good, and I'll say that again, he needs to get a good start in the second race, because obviously it will be reversed. The results, the results will be reversed, so he'll be at the back if it stays like this. So Andy, I'm hoping the Flying Scotsman will try and push on, but Noah is not messing about. Noah is not messing about at all. Andy trying to keep it cool and calm and be collective, but Gareth Morris is chasing Noah as well, so this could be quite interesting, to be fair. So at the moment, there's quite a few gaps. At the moment, the only closest battle we've got at the minute, actually, is Andy and Noah for 2nd and 3rd place. So we'll watch that battle to see how it all unfolds now. Can the Flying Scotsman hold on for 2nd, or can Noah trying to make the move into 2nd, which he needs? He needs this opportunity to get past V-Man at this stage, because we got this round going, round 8. But remember, they will have to do the rerun of round 5. So points. I keep saying this every time whenever I do the stream. Points mean prizes. That's what I can't emphasize enough. That this is the situation. Noah, who's had a great season, get promoted from the I'll call it the 2nd division. They got promoted last season, and he's also challenging V-Man, who's been challenging against quite a few drivers, as well as Gareth Morris, who won the GT Supercar Series a few seasons ago. Damien Black, who won the GT Supercar Series last year. I don't know what's up. I don't know what's happened to it. I don't know whether it's the form or what, but I'm hoping that's not the form or anything like that. But I'm hoping he'll bounce back as quickly as possible. So here we go. Can Andy now put the try and keep composure and put the pressure on, but Noah needs to do something, because Gareth Morris is chasing, and when he's chasing, this is where he means absolute business now. So here we go. Oh, Andy! Has Andy lost it? Oh, he's very lucky, but he will lose out quite a bit of time to Noah. Come on, Andy. I know you want. I want you to get a good result tonight. I want you to get some decent results tonight. But remember, guys, you got the Division 1 and Division 2 all planned out. So whatever happens, obviously there'll be the promotion relegation situations as it stands. But with Andy holding on for dear life against Noah trying to keep it cool and calm, but this is the only closest battle we've got. Oh, maybe actually Chris Nerve and Brian McKenny. So we got the I tell you what, I think I might have jinxed it. I think I have definitely jinxed it. Brian McKenny is really pushing that Aston Martin car as much as possible, but when he's pushing too much of the Aston Martin car, it is asking for risky business as well. Risky business. But I'm hoping, well, I'm hoping Brian McKenna will now put the pressure on Chris Nervitt for 5th in the next few laps or so. But again, it's the battle between 2nd, 3rd and 4th. So who will get the last 2 podium positions unless V-Man makes a catastrophic mistake, which I can't see that happening. At the moment, it will be the battle between 2nd and 3rd for the podium stuff. But look at Gareth Morris now. Gareth Morris is 1.1, well, nearly 1 second now. As long as he's within that slipstream, that is what he needs to get close. So here we go. Can Gareth Morris? He's under a second now. The gap. And to be fair, though, Noah just joined in just before the qualifying has started, so he's not had much practice at all. So I'll be very surprised. Well, I'm not surprised with his stand. Oh no, he's hit the grass, and now it's brought Gareth Morris into play now. Now this could be the deciding moment. Whatever happens, obviously V-Man's holding on in first. No one can catch him. No one can catch him at the minute, unless something drastic happens. But if Gareth Morris can make the move to Noah, it can cause a lot of headaches with the points situations, because if Noah can't afford to drop down another position, because the points is so vital at this stage. He needs to hold on. But this great battle between these 2 rivals, 2 out of the 3 rivals, Gareth Morris, oh, go on! Go on! You want this move! You gotta do it now! He has! No, he hasn't! Noah, Gareth Morris, will you guys pick a position? Oh, I'll tell you what, Gareth Morris was about to turn in, but he's very lucky, and fair respect for that. But Noah's got to be careful not to make a silly mistake, because one silly mistake, that's it. Gareth Morris will pounce. But he's got to be careful at this corner, and he made that mistake last lap. So we're coming up to the penultimate lap. This is where Gareth Morris needs to pounce, needs these points. If he can get ahead of Noah, yes, it will closer to Noah's situation, but again, V-Man will have the chance, and he's got the move. He's got the move on the inside! Oh, yes! He's got the move on the inside, but can Noah bounce back? He can't get him back on the hairpin corner. He's going to wait for his chance down the straight. But he's got 2 laps. Oh, Gareth Morris. Gareth Morris is under a lot of pressure, and he's making mistakes galore, which he can't afford to do at this stage. Noah, who had a great start this race after that unfortunate qualifying. Oh my God, Noah's hit the gravel, and now he's going to lose momentum too. Gareth Morris. I expected Noah to get close, but as soon as you get caught by the curb and the gravel, that is it. You will lose at least 2 or 3 tenths. Well, maybe at worst like a second or so, but normally it's like 2 to 5 tenths when you hit the gravel, especially when you're at that same speed going through the corner. So V-Man's just about to come up to the last corner to build up to his final lap of the feature race. So here we go. Can Noah hold on and push the boundaries as what Gareth Morris did earlier on? Or will Gareth Morris try hold on for 3rd, and will have some close-up points forced to close the gap onto 2nd? Again, this is not good news for Noah. V-Man is leading. Andy is in 2nd. Gareth Morris is in 3rd. Noah in 4th. Chris Nerve, who's I think he's just racing for Adam Morgan, aka Inca Holmes, is in 5th. Damien Black, aka Daniel Peace, is in 6th. Brian McKenny is in 7th place at the moment, and Gareth Morris, who's set a perfect 2nd sector time. So here we go. Gareth Morris, hold on. Well, Noah needs to try and do something because he cannot afford to make a mistake. He's hit the gravel, and Andy's got himself a penalty. Andy's got himself a penalty, and that is not good news for him. He's not well. Whatever happens, he will. I can't remember if he has to serve it or has to do it. I can't remember, but Gareth Morris is there. And well done to V-Man. Sorry, that was last minute. V-Man, well done to him. He won the sprint race, and he just done it. And Noah just misses out to Gareth Morris in the sprint race itself. Chris Nerve, well done to him. He finished off in 5th. Damien Black will finish off in 6th place. Oh, fair play, Damien. If you're waiting for Brian McKerney. Oh, fair play, guys. I love that. I love that, to be fair. Well done to Damien Black and Brian McKerney for holding on to the race itself. Andy, who had that first penalty of the race, luckily got crossed over the line. But well done to V-Man, who won the sprint race. So well done to him. We will go through the standings in a moment if you just joined in late. Why is that not letting me? For some strange reason, it won't let me save the replay. I don't know why, but it should let me save it because there's plenty of space. Mad seats. So V-Man, the man with the plan, finishes off in 1st. Andy in 2nd. Gareth Morris is in 3rd. Noah in 4th. Chris Nerve 5th. Damien Black 6th. And Brian McKenney will finish off in 7th place. V-Man, the man with the plan, has got the fastest lap of the race with a 1:25.285. Bye. So we got about 5 minutes for the guys to get themselves sorted and practiced and ready to go. But remember, guys, it won't let me save the replay, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to see what I could see. But hopefully they'll remember that. I'll tell them to save replays just to make sure. But yeah, guys, this was done the first race of the evening. The second race will be the reverse grid, but then this will be the feature race. As you can see, number of laps 24, so this should be equivalent to 30. So hopefully the settings has been correct. I'm hoping anyway. So yeah, so we're just waiting for to see what's gonna happen in this race. So Noah just going on. So this is where the guys will have to do 12 laps of the tyre wear. They have to do 12 laps of the tyre wear that they are currently starting on. So they'll be doing 12 laps of the mediums or 12 laps of the softs, depending on what they're going to do. So V-Man's just doing his practice run, so I'm going to have a few minutes break. I'll be right back, guys, don't go anywhere. And we'll be back for race 2, for round 8. Alright guys, welcome back. I'm so sorry. Last minute, just saw the standings and just got back as quickly as possible. Here we go, race 2 of the Aston Martin Vantage series. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights in the air. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys! V-Man had a bad start now. This is 24 laps, guys. 24 laps, 12 laps. Oh, Noah's gone way wide. And David Black. Oh my God, what's happened to David Black? What has happened to him? Oh my God, Brian McKenna has spun. What is going on? So Brian McKenna, he was just in the lead a moment or two ago. Now, it's just insane. Absolutely insane stuff. Andy trying to hold on for dear life against V-Man, who's started off at the back of the grid, and now should be able to see what he can try and do. So let's see what I can do. V-Man has got a penalty now. He's got himself a penalty which he did not want to do at this stage. Here we go. Can V-Man try and put the pressure on? Andy, where's Noah? Noah's in 5th place. Gareth Morris is in 4th. This is good news for Gareth Morris, but bad news for Noah. But yeah, I don't know what happened to Damien Black, which will probably need to be looked at afterwards. But shame. I'm hoping it's not caused by one of the drivers to bump him off the track. I don't know. I'm hoping not anyway, but they'll have to be checked anyway. But the battle between the top 3 drivers are all bunched up together for 3rd, 4th and 5th place. V-Man so can Gavin Morris hold on for dear life, or can Noah try and bounce back? Chris Nervous in 1st place. Looks like V-Man's just laying the drivers through because of that penalty, and should have an opportunity to close the gap wherever happens. Oh, I've just found out from what happened to Damien Black. Unfortunately for Damien Black, he has had the blue screen. So unfortunately for him, I'm hoping it's okay. I'm hoping he'll get back to the racing if he can. I very much doubt it if he can, but Gal Morris could have a chance to get himself ahead, and Noah needs to be in this situation at the minute because he's already lost quite a bit of positions. Because V-Man had 1st, he had 4th. Gal Morris had 3rd. That is crucial. Now, in this stone age, you can't afford to mess up at all. But where's Chris Nerve? Chris Nerve's holding on for dear life against Andy, who's in 2nd place and doing a stellar job. So I have to call him the silent assassin flying Scotsman, to be fair. But yeah, they're chasing. The top 3 drivers are chasing now to close the gap. So let's see what they can try and do. It's very tough to pick because you got Chris Nerve trying to hold on as much as possible, but Andy needs to get some points going as soon as possible, and would be a fantastic opportunity wherever happens. Oh, he's got off track a little bit, but he'll close the gap now. He'll close the gap to Chris Nerve. I'm just keeping an eye on the drivers at the minute. Brian McKenna had the pit stop, so because of the damage that he had, so hopefully he will keep going as well. So Andy's got a chance now to close the gap onto Chris Nerve. So this is a great opportunity now, but he was 4/10. What's happening between the back of the grid? Oh, what happened to... So I have to see what Gareth Morris is trying to do now. So wait and see how everything goes at the minute. Just having a look at how V-Man can try and put the pressure on Noah for third. But Gareth Morris, I don't know whether he had a major mistake, but unfortunately for him, he will drop quite a bit. Unless he's had damage. Has he had damage? I don't think he's had damage at all, but hopefully that's not going to cause any havoc at all. But here we go, V-Man just nearly lost down that car onto the grass itself, but Noah in third, trying to hold on for as much as possible. But Andy and Chris Nerve's doing a stellar of a job at the minute. I think all the drivers are all on medium tyres. Yeah, they're all on the medium tyres. So they need to do 12 laps of those medium tyres. 12 laps. They cannot, or I think, was it 12 minutes? I can't remember. But they have to do like at least 12 minutes of the, or 12 laps. Yeah, I think it might be 12 minutes. All right. So let's see what they can try and do now. My head's gone. My head's gone off the rules itself, so I do apologise for that. It's been a while, that's why. So here we go. Can Chris Nerve now try and put the try and defend against Andy for first place? I have to wait and see how everything goes. Now, Andy trying to put the pressure on now, but Chris Nerve is doing a stellar of a job at the minute, trying to hold on for first place. Noah in third, V-Man in fourth. So here we go. We'll watch the battle between the top two drivers. But yeah, like I said, Noah trying to do everything he can, but with V-Man putting a lot of pressure, it's going to be very tough. I think the points may be a little bit of a gap, a little bit of a gap itself after this round. But Noah needs to try and do something and hope that V-Man makes a massive mistake. Like, if Noah got first and V-Man got fourth, then it would be back to square one. But at this stage, at the minute, I just can't see that happening. I think after this round, the rerun has to slow down itself. So here we go. Can Noah trying to do everything he can? V-Man in fourth. So Chris Nerve doing a stellar of a job. Poor Brian McKenna, he's going to have to try and force back into in this race as long as he can. I'm ashamed that there's no safety car in this game or this race. Would have helped massively to stand any chance to bring the cars bunched up together, and would have had an absolute epic racing. It would have been an absolute epic racing, to be fair. So Chris Nerve, Andy trying to do everything they can. Here we go. Can Andy now try and close the gap? But look at this. Look at this. Noah and V-Man, they're 1.7 seconds of the gap between themselves and the bunch at the top two. This is crucial at this stage because there's so many laps to go for. To be fair, this is so many laps to go for. And Chris Nerve, he's probably pouring with sweat at the minute because he... Oh, and he's making a move on the inside! He's making a move on the inside. That is very risky. Oh, no, 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 no! No! That will have to be checked by stewards. Whatever happens, that will have to be checked by stewards. Whether Chris Nerve had enough room to go, for Andy to try and attempt it, but I think well, whatever happens, Chris was already in ahead anyway of that corner, of the hairpin corner, but I don't think there was enough for the gap between himself and Andy to produce the gap. So that's probably why there'll be a little bit of a heated debate after this race. Hopefully not on stream itself, but so now Noah has got himself into first place, which is what he wanted, but V-Man is in second, and that is not where Noah wants him to be. He wanted him to be... Oh. I think Chris Nerve has unfortunately left the session because of what happened with the incident itself. So that will probably be checked by Stuart, and... So here we go, Cam V-Man and Noah trying to close. Oh, that was a bit of a close one. Where's Gareth Morris? Gareth Morris is 8 seconds. What's happened to him? What actually has happened to him? I don't know if he's got... I can't see any damage. Unless I'm being an idiot at the minute, but I cannot see any damage at all. So I don't know if he's just trying to ease off, let them race. But he's already got enough fuel. A bit more fuel than the top two at the minute. But remember, he is in third place, so he should have had the advantage of the lighter weight to go and get close. But very tough call. Very tough call. But again, there could be something that we cannot see. Maybe struggling for him. I don't know. So can Noah try to... I don't know what he has to do to defend, because he produced the oh, V-Man's got the fastest of the race now, and Noah needs, if he can hold on for first, it'll be a good result, but not the result that he wants in terms of the points itself. So I'm just waiting to see. Let's just see V-Man. I'm just patiently waiting to see what he's going to try and do. He's going to go for it, actually. He's going to go for it! Oh, this is going to be close! And I'll tell you what a move, actually. That was a great move. And you don't expect that from that corner itself. But fair play to V-Man. On the tightest track, it is tight, to be fair, this track is, because there's not much space, but with two cars going past, fair play. They're like, certain parts of the track, this is where it gets wider now, but when it gets to like down the other part of the track, that's where it's just short itself. So fair play to V-Man. V-Man could be on for one step closer to the title of the Aston Martin series, or the Vantage series, should we say. So just waiting to see how everything goes at the minute, but oh no, V-Man! V-Man spun! V-Man has crashed! V-Man has crashed! That is not what you want. Where's the top? Where's Gareth Morris? Gareth Morris, oh my god. So he's already got damaged. He's already had damage to his back end of the car. So, as I said, I don't know if that's the commentator's curse. Don't blame me for that, because that is not my fault with that. But yeah, that is not good news for V-Man. V-Man was one step closer to that title, and because of that mistake now, this could be, and I said this, that Noah needs to be in first, V-Man in fourth, to at least have the opportunity to get closer to the gap. But in this situation, it's going to be very, very tough now, because they were 1 point. They were between them two, between V-Man and Noah, aka Motorstorm Hero. That the two were close to by 1 point. It was So Andy trying to put the pressure on. But Gareth Morris, he... I don't know what happened to him. But Andy's going for the inside! Oh, it's going to be close! Andy's got the move on to second place. That's a good move, actually. Well done to Andy. So that's a good move for Andy to get himself ahead. So just waiting for Andy to hold on for as long as possible, because this is the only closest spot we've got, guys, unfortunately. This is the only closest spot we've got. Brian McKenney, ever since he had that spin and crash, he's at the back of the grid. Noah, great opportunity for him to pull away and get some decent advantage points now. But I'm surprised with Gareth Morris not challenging Noah and V-Man at the time when they were battling out between them two. But again, if V-Man did not make that mistake by himself to caught the grass and hit the wall or the barriers itself, it would have been a different story. I think V-Man would have had at least one step closer to the title. And I know it's early doors, but he was ahead before we started. So you can Andy Andy trying to do everything he can to pull away massively, but overtaking yellow flags. What's happened there? Has Noah made a mistake? I think he has, you know, because it was 8 seconds. So the softs have got... Oh, sorry, I do apologise. So Noah was the only one who was on the softs. Everyone else was on the medium tyre. So Noah needs to close the gap. I don't know whether he will pit now. I think he'll pit. I think he has pitted, yeah. So Noah has pitted. Has Gareth Morris pitted? Yeah, Gareth Morris has pitted as well. So this could be a great opportunity for Gareth Morris to put the pressure on as well. Because he'll be on the softs. And Noah will be on the medium tyre. And look at that. They're right close to each other. And as you can see, you got V-Man. Oof. This is where everything changes now. V-Man on the softs now. You got Gareth Morris on the softs now. You got Noah on the medium tyre. You got Andy who's on the medium tyre as well. But remember, these guys have got to do 12 at least. I think it's 12 minutes or 12 laps, I can't remember. But basically, they have to do something on the 12 to use the tyre wear. Now, it's going to be very, very close, whatever happens. It's going to be very, very close. But with Noah, had that pit stop and needed it, Gareth Morris, if Noah did not make that mistake in the pits, I think he would have been alright with the pit stop. I think he would have been fine going ahead. But now it's getting close. Now it's getting worryingly shocking at the moment. Gareth Morris is not going to pounce just yet, unless he proves me wrong. So we're just waiting to see how Noah can try and put the pressure on now. We're over the halfway marker now. Andy in first. Well, Andy was in first, but he's now in the pits. Here we go, Can. Oh, is he gone just out? Andy's just got himself out just behind these crew. So this is quite interesting. Noah has lost out. Noah has lost out. No, actually, Noah has got first place. V-Man got second. Gareth Morris. Oh my God, this is going to be a mad. Oh, what's happened there? Gareth Morris has lost it. I don't know whether he got caught by some of the drivers. And he's going for the inside line. He is. Oh, there was some lag going on. as well. I don't know what's going on with this racing tonight. But Noah on the medium tyres will be under a lot of pressure in the next few laps. Because Andy, Gav Morris, V-Man, they're all on the softs. V-Man's just gone to the grass. He did not want to do that at all. You got Gav Morris, who, I don't know what happened to him in this race. I really don't know. I can't really fathom it out. I don't know whether he had the damage or what. I don't know. But that was not the pace that I expected him to be. But V-Man's struggling. He's really trying to force that car as much as possible, but can't do anything about it. Cannot do anything about it at all. So look at this now. You got Andy in second place, chasing Noah. Andy, he tried to do what he did against Chris Nerve, but that didn't work out well in that hairpin corner. But he's faster on the corners because of the soft tyre. I think he's going to go for it. Oh my god, that's close. That was close. Andy's not missing the bow. He really is going for it. But can Noah bounce back? Can Noah bounce back? Or will Gav Morris... Noah's going to have to go around the outside. He's going to have to do something unbelievable move. He can't do it at the minute. But he can't afford to lose out a couple of positions now. Oh, Noah's hit the grass. I think that might brought Gav Morris into play into second. He has. He's got himself ahead. I think that's what he needed. As long as you put the pressure on the driver ahead of you, they'll make a mistake. Without a shadow of doubt, they will make a mistake unless they are confident enough to make sure that they don't make a mistake at all. So here we go now. Can Gav Morris, sorry, okay, can't believe I said Chris. Gav Morris in second place, doing a stellar job to put the pressure on. And this is quite interesting. Gav Morris, who is about, I think it was 13 points the gap between himself and the leader of V-Man. This will be good, decent points, whatever happens in this race. Noah needed to get first. But it's tough order now because with the guys on the softs, it's very tough now. It's very, very tough. And now Noah could be losing out to V-Man for third place. He's going to go side by side. But remember though, oh, this is mad. This is mad stuff. You got V-Man. Oh, this is fantastic racing. This part is fantastic at the moment, but can Noah try and put the pressure on as much as possible? I'll say that again, as much as possible. So Noah trying to... He had to brake a little bit earlier because the medium tyres are not great. The softs can just go through the corners like no man's business, but this is without doubt... Noah needs to get ahead of V-Man in the build-up to the rerun of round 5. If he gets behind at any point during this race, this is not good enough. Not good enough. But again, I was very surprised that he went for the softs first. I'm very surprised he went for the softs first. But again, he knew something that I wouldn't have done. But majority of the drivers, they're all going for the moves itself, and he's trying to pull away. He's got about 8/10 to gap. Now V-Man's trying his best to make the move done against Noah for third place, but cannot make the move done. He cannot make that move done, but V-Man will try and hold on for everything that he can. So Noah trying to go through the corners itself and try and place the corners to defend as well as keeping his car on track. Oh my god! V-Man's got a chance. He's got a chance. Oh, I tell you what, that was close. That was really close. V-Man will not be, I'll say not be happy, but for himself, he should not make that move done as soon as possible. He's got a couple of chances. Oh my god, I thought that the back end just completely went, but he's holding on for dear life and putting the pressure on Noah. Andy doing a stellar job to hold on in first. You got Gary Morris in second, Noah in third. You got V-Man in fourth. You got Brian McKenna in fifth. Oh, I'm pouring with sweat at the minute because this has been a mad race. Oh my god, V-Man has got himself into third place. Mostorm has driven himself down to fourth. That is not good news. That is not good news. And he'll be kicking himself. He will be kicking himself. Bye. So Gavin Morris could have a chance to close the gap onto Noah in the standings after tonight, if it stays like this, obviously. So can Gavin Morris trying to close the gap onto Andy, who's done a stellar job at the minute in this race, except for that incident with Chris Nerve, which will definitely have to be checked by stewards. Now, I don't know if it's a desync issue or if there's any issues on that, but from the angle that I had or saw, then it would be totally different. But yeah, Andy's trying to pull away as much as possible, but Garrett Morris is closing the gap. Was 2 seconds, and now it's 1.8 the gap. V-Man and, well, Noah, out of nowhere, I thought Noah was going to lose out a bit of time, but he's only still within a second of V-Man, so it's still good news at the minute. Still good news. So can V-Man now trying to hold on for as long as possible. We've got about 6 laps remaining, guys. We've got about 6 laps remaining in this epic Eldar Sim Racing Aston Martin Vantage series. Round 8. Round 8. I can't believe that. Round 8 of this series itself. And just a reminder, guys, for myself, there'll be no more racing, no more commentating from me for at least 1 or 2 seasons. As I said to the guys at round 4, this was before the personal issues kicked off. But yeah, I'm still doing that, and it's a shame really, because I think I just need the break, to be fair. So that's the honest truth for you guys. So hopefully we'll see a few more incidents, hopefully less incidents. But again, well, Andy's got himself way wide at one of the corners, but he will try and pull away massively. But Andy over the fastest lap, could be the fastest lap of the race. The way it looks, it was about a 10th or 2 quicker, but still fantastic stuff. 1.7 the gap. Gareth Morris, I don't know why he didn't challenge, or I don't know whether he had any issues from the start or what, but it was like he wasn't challenging the top 2, and the gap was completely like massive. But then all of a sudden now he's just slowly to rejuvenate himself to get himself back into this title race. Because he is getting close. The title race is absolutely getting close. So we've got Gary Morris now put the pressure on. Was 1.7. Now it's 1.1. Now I need to have a look at the... Yeah, so Gary Morris is a tad too much with the fuel, so he'll have to save it as much as possible. Andy has got enough to hold a bit more. It looks like V-Man has got himself a penalty. Not sure where from, but he has had the penalty. But now it's brought Noah getting close to the situation itself. But hopefully we'll see some more unbelievable moves in the next race, or the next lap or so. So here we go, Can. So yellow flags, what's happened there? Yellow flags. I don't know if it was from Andy, but, or was it from Brian McKenney? I think that might be from Brian McKenney. Yeah, Brian McKenney is just trying to, unfortunately, so yeah, unfortunately for Brian McKenney, he's just had to let some of the drivers through, and we'll have to get through as quickly as possible. Andy holding on for dear life. It looks like Gal Morris in second place, V-Man in third, Noah in fourth, and Brian McKenney is in fifth, but he's already a lap down, unfortunately. He's already a lap down. Chris Nerve was already there, and Damien Black was already there in this race, but unfortunately Damien Black had the blue screen of death. Unfortunately, hopefully everything's alright from his end. And also Chris Nerve, I think he, the right terminology word is rage quit after that incident with Andy, aka Big In 86. So Gareth Morris, who was, well, it was 2 seconds of the gap, it got down to 1.1, and now it's 7/10. So if Gareth Morris can get ahead, this is, again, I'm not going to jinx or anything, but it is getting close. It is absolutely getting close. I think we're on the penultimate lap. We are on the penultimate lap. So we're on the penultimate lap of this race. So we've got 2 more laps. 2 more laps. Who will try and win the feature race? Can Gareth Morris make the move on the inside? He could not do it yet. He could not do it there. But also Noah on those medium tyres, still keeping the pace with the drivers in the softs. And I think there is a thing, like, I don't know why at first, but then you realise afterwards, you think, that's probably why he's done it like that. But with the tyre wear situation, but could not do anything about it. Could not do anything about it. But here we go. The fuel gauge. Look at the fuel gauge. Gareth Morris is making the move on the inside. Brilliant. But Andy's got himself back into first. They're still going side by side. 2 in a bed moment. But now it's Andy got himself back into that lead itself. If Gareth was holding on for first, he would have done the saving of the fuel till the last lap. But Andy's got enough fuel to probably last 2 more laps after the current lap that it will be on in a minute. That's a rough guesstimate as well. So we're on the final lap now, guys. We're on the final lap. Can anyone try or who will try and win out of these two, actually, between Andy and Gareth Morris in first and second? V-Man in third, Noah in fourth. That is not where you want to be, Noah. Come on! And Brian McKenney, already a lap down, is still holding to keep going. Fair play to Brian McKenney, who did a, still have a job as always. Here we go, Andy going through that corner smoothly. He's going through it smoothly, and now Gareth Morris needs to make this count. He's going to have to make this count, otherwise the fuel gauge. He's got to be careful as well. He would have tried to go for that move, but could not do it yet. Oh my God, this is mad. This is absolutely mad. Now Andy is now hitting the red gorge of the fuel itself. Now here's a chance. We might have a photo finish, actually. We might have a chance for a photo finish. Can Gareth Morris now make the move on to Andy? Will Andy hold on for first? He needs to make this move done. Here we go. They're coming to the final, home straight now. And Gareth Morris could not make that move down. Oof. Misses out by 602nd. Well done to Andy for winning the feature race. V-Man finished off in third. Noah, you could tell the frustrations, will finish off in fourth. Brian McKenney, bless him, he is without doubt kept it going in this track, and well done to him. Fair play. So that is what you get for the racing itself, guys. Well done to Andy for winning the feature race. However, that could be changed depending on how the situation is with the steward inquiry, because between himself and Chris Nerve. But yeah, that will probably need to be checked afterwards. So, just to recap. Oh, now I can pick the safe replay. Strange. For some strange reason, won't let me. It didn't let me say the replay. But yeah, well done to Andy, who finished off as a winner in first place. Gavin Morris in second. V-Man in third. Noah in fourth. Brian McKenney in fifth. Gavin Morris had the fastest of the race, 1:23.390. Yes, Brian McKenney said, "Mamma mia." Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm going to shoot off now, guys. That was some epic racing. A few incidents that probably need to be checked by stewards. But again, you know, so we're just waiting for everything that's going by. But yeah, cheers for that, guys. I'm going to shoot off. Hope everyone has a very good evening, and take it easy. We'll find out what's going to happen for round 5, whether it's going to be done next week or be stopped. I don't know, but hopefully we would love to have more people turning up for next week if we are be able to do it. So here we go, guys. Wish everyone all the very best of luck for next week, or if it's still on. If not, so I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen. But yeah, cheers for that, guys. I'm going to shoot off. Hope everyone has a very good evening, and yeah, take it easy, and just keep on lookout for updates to see what's going to happen with the Aston Martin League. As far as we know, it might be round 5 rerun will be done next week, but the other league has already been confirmed as finished. So, but yeah, cheers for that, guys. See you later. Ta-ra bit. Bye bye.